Welcome to the Scouts Jamboree. Over the next several days, we'll take part in exciting activities, learn practical outdoor skills, and make friends from all over the world. If I remember correctly, this year's program will be one of the busiest we've ever had, so let's look at what will happen during the week. On the first morning, we'll head out early after breakfast and set off on our first adventure. Before we leave, we'll need to set up our campsite properly. Some scouts will put up the tents, while others will spread out the map and plan the day's route. Everyone will fill up their bottles because we'll be walking for several hours, and we'll stock up on supplies so we won't run out of water or food during the hike. Once everything is ready, we'll go along the trail through the forest. Our leaders will remind us to keep up with the group and not to wander off on our own. If someone walks too quickly, they'll slow down so the rest of the patrol can catch up. Along the way, we'll stop off several times to look around at the local wildlife and enjoy the beautiful scenery. We'll also learn how to identify different trees, plants, birds, and insects that live in the area. Later in the morning, we'll begin one of the most important scouting lessons. We'll learn how to tie several different knots that will help us during camping trips and outdoor adventures. By the end of the lesson, every scout will have tied at least a few strong knots. Our instructors will recognize everyone's effort because learning these practical skills takes patience and practice. After that, we'll take part in an animal tracking activity. The leaders will hand out several stamps showing different animal tracks, and each patrol will try to identify which animal made each footprint. We'll work together, discuss our ideas, and back one another up whenever someone isn't completely sure of an answer. The patrol with the most correct answers might even win a special prize. In the afternoon, we'll make our way to the river for canoeing lessons. Each canoe will have a paddle, while one of the larger boats will use an oar, so we'll be able to compare the difference between them. We'll use the paddle to paddle across the river while learning how to work together as a team. Before anyone drinks from the river, our instructors will show us how to purify water properly, because clean drinking water is essential during any camping trip. When we return to camp, everyone will help out with preparing dinner. We'll set up portable tables, hand out cooking utensils, and share out the supplies so each patrol has everything it needs. Instead of using paper plates, we'll eat from reusable plates because they create less waste and are better for the environment. After dinner, everyone will clean up the campsite together before gathering around the campfire to sing songs and tell stories. One of the highlights of the Jamboree will be meeting scouts from many different countries. We'll have the opportunity to swap or trade a specific neckerchief with new friends from around the world. By the end of the week, many scouts will have collected neckerchiefs from several different countries, and each one will remind them of the friendships they made. During the following days, we'll continue to participate in new challenges. We'll learn first aid, practice teamwork, solve outdoor problems, and complete obstacle courses. We'll also learn how to look out for possible dangers, watch out for changing weather conditions, check on teammates, deal with simple emergencies, patch up minor injuries, call for help when necessary, and put out a campfire safely before leaving the area. At the end of every day, we'll roll up our sleeping bags, organize our equipment, and make sure the campsite stays tidy. On the final morning, we'll take down the tents and pack up the campsite together. Before we leave, we'll check that nothing has been left behind. Finally, there will be a closing ceremony where many scouts will receive new badges. These badges will recognize their effort, teamwork, leadership, and the new skills they have learned throughout the week. The Scouts Jamboree will be much more than a camping trip. It will be an unforgettable experience where we'll learn practical skills, build confidence, work together, and create memories that will last a lifetime. Thanks for joining us on our Scouts Jamboree adventure. We hope you enjoyed learning these useful English words and phrases. See you in the next lesson for another exciting adventure.